to go out and knock out Machida in the first round the way that he did, I mean, to say it's impressive is stupid. It's unbelievable. It's incredible.
I was thinking a little bit about that, and I knew that if they booed me, then I was going to get even with them.
Koscheck's so good at being a dick, he doesn't have to practice. He needs no practice.
And I didn't know that the Penguins did beat the Habs tonight, so that didn't go over too well, and I don't think I'm going to my after party now. Yeah, it landed. It's probably the best punch of the fight. Yeah, I don't know. Just there was a lot of talk and a lot of disrespect on his behalf, and partly because I like him on a little bit, but I think it's very rare that you get two guys that very much dislike each other. Well, I just tried to say a little whisper at the last minute in his ear, and I told him that the things. Well, you're gonna have to ask him what I said, but it wasn't very polite, and he eye gouged me a couple times, and so I'm still having actually trouble seeing out of my right eye from his fingers.
I don't give a shit if he's the best 170-pounder in the world. He'll never come back here again.
We're talking Paul Bailey.
Yeah.
You're cutting him from the UFC.
Yeah. He'll never come back. I'm probably the most lenient guy in sports, and this is probably one of the most lenient organizations. And we're all human. We all make mistakes. Things happen. There's no excuse for that. These guys are professional athletes. You don't ever hit a guy blatantly after the bell like that, whether you're frustrated or not. And it was probably one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. The stuff like the eye gouging, the hit after the bell, all that stuff, that will not ever be tolerated. And he's done. I don't care if he fights in every show all over the world and becomes the best, and everybody thinks he's the pound-for-pound best in the world. He will never fight in the UFC ever again. When I went in there and talked to him after the fight, he said I didn't hear the bell. That's what he said. So it won't be tolerated. Anderson Silva's going to fight. He's going to fight Chael Sonnen and then probably Vitor Belfort. Then he'll move up. I like to see guys clean up the division out. I'm still unhappy with Anderson. I want to see Anderson perform in his next. The way that Shogun performed tonight is the way the best fighters in the world should perform. That's what people are paying for. Whether you bought a ticket or you bought your pay-per-view, that's what you're paying for. What happened here tonight? I didn't know Kimbo. I just knew what I saw. The first time I ever met him, I said, this is going to be an interesting game. All the shit that I've said about this guy over the last 2 years. Came in, he couldn't be a nicer guy. He took this serious, trained, went after it. He did, I don't care, his first fight wasn't, the YouTube fight you saw, but he won. He won that fight. He deserved another fight in the UFC, and he lost. So I got nothing but respect for Kimbo, and I like him as a person, and I think he's carried himself really well.
I always believe in this as motivation to try to fight for my dreams. I'm a person that always went pursuing my dreams in my life, trying to achieve them, and it's no difference in fighting. So I try to really take this as motivation, work hard, and if God gave me the obstacles, I will go in there and try to overcome them, because I'm a fighter. This is my life and my profession.